Hi, I'm Luminousz Star. Welcome to my channel. Everyone who's a current subscriber, you already know you are one of my stars. And on that note, thank you so much for your subscription. I also want to go ahead and thank everyone for inspiring me to keep Luminousz Star channel active. Every time you share your stories with me, you share it with the world, and therefore you motivate and you inspire others to drive so forward. Every time you share your stories, you absolutely inspire others to thrive forward. So keep sharing your story. If this is your first time visiting Luminousz Star, welcome to Luminousz Star channel, and I certainly hope you select that subscription button below and become a part of our Star family. Today's video, it's not your love that the narcissist desires, it's your loyalty. You know, a lot of narcissists and cluster B personalities, one of the things that they are notorious for is for being loyal to their false self-image. What does that mean? That means everybody is only good enough to be suppliers to him or her. They're only good enough for source supply. Okay, I know a lot of us know this, but sometimes to even speak it out loudly makes it a little bit more real and absolutely helps you to thrive forward. So other people's thoughts, their feelings, their points of view don't matter to the narcissist or the cluster B personality because they're only loyal to their false self-image, meaning they only want the supply from you. So when it comes to your love and how you care for him or her, and maybe you're compassionate, even if you forgive him or her. Now, I'm not speaking against forgiveness. What I'm saying is, when it comes to matters of the heart, the value of that goes down for the narcissist and cluster B personality. They only value the source supply, meaning since they're loyal to their false self-image, they only would like for you to be loyal to him or her. Unfortunately, a lot of us who have been involved with the narcissist and cluster B personality, we found this out through trial and error. Meaning we've been in a dysfunctional relationship with him or her for quite some time. We know what the game is. So through trial and error, we have found out that the narcissist and cluster B personality, they don't value us loving them. They value the loyalty, okay? No matter what the cost is. They're loyal to their false self-image, and we are to be loyal to him or her. However, some of us have also awakened, and we have started to practice self-preservation. We've also started to practice personal boundaries. So some are demonstrating their personal growth simply by practicing personal boundary, emotional discipline, and assertion, as well as self-preservation. That to me is the narcissist repellent, okay? It's the best one that I know. So I just wanted to share that with you all today, and hopefully you have your narcissist repellent. But not only that, you have your no access card. Present that to the narcissist as a gift. Okay, that's the best gift to give to a narcissist, in my opinion, is the no access card. Meaning they no longer have access to hurt you again, to just misuse your trust in them again. They don't have that access anymore. Everyone who's watching this video, I just want to encourage you today to begin to place one foot in front of the other, to take those steps to practice personal boundaries, self-preservation, assertion, and emotional discipline. Meaning that you're going to build that emotional stability up enough whereas you can thrive and you can focus on your own healing process. Okay, you don't have time to be worrying about the narcissist and what he or she feels or what they think or what they want from you. You already know they just want the loyalty. You already know that, right? So there are some who are already practicing emotional discipline. They built up enough emotional stability to let the narcissist and cluster B personality know there's not going to be any more shenanigans tolerated here. Okay, so they presented them with the no access card a long time ago. So in this video, I want to go ahead and encourage, especially my stars, to present that no access card to the narcissist and cluster B personality, and have your narcissist repellent at the ready, okay? Don't forget to like and share this video. Check the description box below. I'm Luminousz Star, and on that note, okay, now let's look at the signs of detachment of narcissists. Sign number 1, unwillingness to communicate. Sign number 2, avoidance. Number 3, bait and switch tactic. Deceiving compulsively. Chronic manipulation. Sexual perversion. Jealousy. delight in the suffering of others, self-mutilation, and speaking curses. Okay, I want to go to the speaking curses first. One of the things that the narcissist and cluster B personality does, rather than just use foul language and profanity, see, that can go right up under the umbrella of curses or speaking curses. He or she may call others lazy or dumb or stupid. See, this is part of the cursing that they speak in order to bring down other people. So speaking curses doesn't just entail speaking profanity or foul language. It also includes putting other people down, even using sarcasm, and also insulting others. Okay, it can be blatantly or with a subtle manner. But speaking curses is something that the narcissist and a cluster B personality does very often. And all of that can go right up under the umbrella of verbal misuse or verbal abuse. Self-mutilation. Some people call individuals who do this cutters, or people who would take objects and inflict pain upon themselves. Narcissists and cluster B personality, some of them do this in order to gain the source supply, to get the attention from others. A lot of narcissists and cluster B personalities, they prefer the negative attention rather than no attention at all. So some of them will inflict pain upon themselves just to get the source supply or the attention from others. Some narcissists and cluster B personalities, they do delight in the suffering of others. They like to inflict pain upon others so they can sit back and just revel in what they think they control. In other words, they like to be the source of your pain and pleasure. They like the sense of control, thinking that they caused you to do something or they caused you to feel a particular way. Narcissists and cluster B personalities, they have a strong sense of entitlement and control. They like to dominate in the relationships. So delighting in the suffering of others is one of the things that they absolutely love to do. They tend to be very jealous. When it comes to sexual perversion, anything that a lot of us find sacred, such as our sexuality, the narcissist and the cluster B personality, they delight in perverting that. Chronic manipulation, that's self-explanatory. Deceiving compulsively or lying compulsively. They can't seem to help it. Okay? Bait and switch. They like to butter people up. They like to set them up just to pull the rug out from under him or her. Avoidance, which goes right into the unwillingness to communicate. A lot of narcissists and cluster B personalities, they like to shun their responsibilities. They definitely don't like to acknowledge that they've hurt someone unless they get the source supply from it. The bottom line is this: the narcissist and the cluster B personality, they're not going to admit any wrongdoing, any mistakes that they've made, such as hurting someone else in a relationship, leaving a string of broken relationships behind. He or she, they're not going to take responsibility for their part in that. So avoidance and the unwillingness to communicate kind of go hand in hand with them. They're going to avoid even showing up to have the conversation, to face issues and challenges in the relationship. They have to pull their weight in the relationship. That means they have to become responsible for their part in the relationship, meaning they have to pull their weight. They have to be mindful of how they show up in the relationship and what they contribute to the relationship. Most narcissists and cluster B personalities, due to their false self-image, they're not going to do that. So again, avoidance and unwillingness to communicate go hand in hand. Also, with the unwillingness to communicate, there's the silent treatment. Okay, I don't think I mentioned that, but they do that one a lot. That's one way that they try to punish others when their false self-image has been challenged, their false self-image has been threatened. If you were to switch places with the narcissist and or cluster B personality, are you certain that you would treat you differently than he or she? How do you know? So this is another deep question, one that I've pondered many times. If I were in the place of the narcissist or cluster B personality, would I really treat myself differently? Okay? And how do I know that I would? You ever heard that saying, place yourself in the other person's shoes? This critical question has a little bit to do with that. We all who are not cluster B personalities, we all who do not have a narcissistic personality, it may be a little difficult to place ourselves in their shoes because we really don't know what it's like to have such a personality disorder. What this can help you to do is to take a look at what you are doing to comply to the relationship. This is another way of encouraging you to treat yourself better, to love yourself more. I hope that makes sense because this critical question here was a real game changer for me because I started to put it into practice. This is what this third critical question is really about. Looking at somebody else's point of view and asking yourself, would I have done something differently if I were in their situation, if I were in their shoes? Now, this is not to belittle that the cluster B personality and our narcissists pull shenanigans and they have all types of diabolical tactics for source supply. No, this actually is to help you to look more closely at that and ask this question. If you were in their shoes, would you treat yourself differently? And if so, how so? But not only that, how do you know that you would? How would you treat yourself? Are you really doing that today? Yet you expect the narcissist and cluster B personality to do it. Simply put, however you expect somebody to treat you, make sure you're treating yourself just as well.